And just like that, the next episode has begun. Welcome back to Eternal Sonata. I am your host, MegaShadowFist, like a video games, like a commentary. At the end of the last episode, we discovered something interesting. We got a party level and it explains like a bunch of different stuff. So right now we're at party level 1. So our tactical time is infinite. Our action gauge is stopped after 5 seconds. So tactical time is unlimited. This is basically tactical time is unlimited, and action gauge is set at 5 seconds. Special attacks can be used as much as you wish during this time. Action gauge will only decrease when moves are performed. It will not decrease when standing still, because we have an infinite tactical time, of course. When a normal attack connects, a small amount of time will be added to the action gauge. However, this applies only to normal attacks and not to special attacks. Oh, and I guess like the higher it goes, the more difficult it becomes. So I guess level 1 is sort of like easy mode. And I don't know. I guess like you get more experience the higher the level is, but the game gets tougher, maybe? I don't know. Anyone can clarify that for me, that would be great. Now, this is my first time playing through the game, of course, so... Is there gonna be a boss here? Like, this is like a big open field.
How pitiful. How soulless creatures.
Yep, this thing is going to kill us, ladies and gentlemen. I'm calling it right now. This thing is absolutely going to kill us. Oh no, this is the light, so we can't use any of our special attacks. We just have to use regular attacks on this guy. That's annoying. Alright, block. Gotcha. And, oops. Oops, I totally timed that very poorly. Oh, but now we're in the dark, buddy, so I can finish you off with, like, Shade Comet and whatnot. Yeah, Shade Comet! Technically, the lighting of this area is all the same. It's just that once we switch to, like, the green area, the grass, for some reason, that counts as a dark area. Even though it's the same lighting, it's just that this has grass and the other place doesn't. I don't quite understand that. Okay. Block. And block. Block. Okay, he did a double attack. What a joker! Man, what a bunch of jokers. I really say that too much, don't I? Alright, anyway, whatever the case may be. Shade Comet! There we go. Ha 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 ha! Now, we shall finish you off the old-fashioned way. With power, love, and motivation. We're not gonna finish him off just yet. He's a boss, of course. I wonder... Oops. Does this game actually have, like, some type of, like, magic lens, like in the Tales game? Where, like, I can sort of, like, check the status of my enemies? Check the status of my enemies! Peach Cookie! Okay. I wanted to do that because I felt like I was a little bit low on health there. And... Pewgrave! Or Pewgrave, I should say. Curse you, English language! Even though I'm pretty sure that grave is not an English word. But still, it's, what is it called? I believe it's called a, it's not a homophone. It's not a homonym. It's a... homograph. It's a word that's two words that are spelled the same, but they're pronounced differently. Like, read and red, for example. There are plenty of better examples than that, though. But you know, one of those words.
Now you will rest.
Anyway, stop blocking, you jerk. Let's see here. Shade Comet. I totally just blanked out there for a second. Like I was just like, oh, block. I feel like it's probably gonna be. Oh no! Ow! Oh, buddy! Oh no! Fluoro powder, please! Oh goodness, man! Like, oh, he's in the. Oh, I can still do a Peel Grave on him, because we're in the grass. So that technically means because the grass is darker than the rest, that means that we're in the shade. Oh no! Actually, I don't think that's grass. I think that's a shade generated by the trees, perhaps. Maybe that's what it is. Okay, ow! Stop, jerk! Please don't kill me. Okay. We're just okay, he's dead. Wow, like, I hope that didn't mess up anything. Like, I just noticed, like, my Apple software update was like, oh, hey, buddy, you wanna, like, update or something? You know, I know you're busy doing, like, recording, but let's go ahead and randomly pop up. I hate when they just... Oh, Master Coup de Grace! Anyway. Party level up... Oh! Now what? That's convenient timing now that we've seen this. Let's see, we're at... We can switch if we want, but... Okay, so... Tactical time, infinite real time, 5 seconds. Movement is now counted in real time. The action gauge will start decreasing after your first step, and will continue to do so even when standing still. In other words, from the first move you make, you have 5 seconds before the turn is over. However, as in Party Level 1, tactical time is still unlimited. So as long as you do not move at the start of the turn, you will have time to consider what to do next. We can't switch even if we wanted to. We're stuck at level 2. Okay. That's great.
I guess it's kind of dangerous out here when it's late at night. The animals in the forest never used to be this aggressive before.
By the way, the question you asked me earlier, you never told me if I answered it correctly. Of course, this is all a story I've created in my head, so there's no way I could possibly be wrong.
Come on, it's almost time. Hurry, Frederic.
Wait!
These flowers are what I wanted to show you.
Flowers?
For Algernon.
Look at them. They're blossoming.
What are they?
They're called Heaven's Mirror. They're like a reflection of the starry sky on the meadows. This is the only place they bloom in the forest. These flowers never bloom during the day, only at night. When the sun is up, they stay in their buds, but they're able to absorb sunlight with their leaves. And after night falls, they let out all the light they've stored when they blossom. It always happens at exactly 2 o'clock in the morning.
They're beautiful. Absolutely stunning. It truly is a wondrous sight.
But they're also called death lights.
Death lights?
The sun brings life, but the dark brings death. And these flowers bloom in darkness. So, darkness is evil, light is good. Whether you want to call them Heaven's Mirror or Death Lights, that's up to you, Frederic. But I guess, these days, pretty much everyone has taken to calling them Death Lights. Long ago, it was thought they looked like the light that guided people to death, since they blossom the opposite of regular flowers. Even now, a lot of people don't like these flowers. To many, they're still considered a bad omen. That's also how they think of me. Frederic, you said before that this whole world is all just a dream you're having, right? But if this is your dream, and you can be so positive that what's happening is just a dream, how can you tell which is the real world, if what you're experiencing in the dream is that realistic to you? And to prove my point, you didn't read my mind earlier. You were wrong. I was thinking about leaving Tenuto. I want to go out into the world and live my own life, even if that life only exists inside your dream. I don't know how much time I have left to live, but I want to live what's left of my life in a positive way, bringing happiness to others. I just want to help people somehow. Like these flowers, even though people call them death lights, they still blossom and struggle to live on.
You're going to leave the village? But where do you intend to go after you leave Tenuto?
I'll go to Forte Castle, and then I'm going to meet with the Count to ask about the taxes on floral powder. Because right now, they're hurting everyone in the village. You know, you should be happy you couldn't read my mind. Since you can't use magic, it means you don't have an incurable illness.
It's tuberculosis.
Please, stay at my house tonight. I'll tell my mom you're coming. You're a guest in our dream world, after all. That's not something that happens every day.
A flower that resembles you. A bad omen, death lights.
Wow, Redo, this is the first time I'm going outside Red Ardondo.
It's not like we're going on a picnic, Beat. Don't get so excited.
Yeah, I know that, Redo. We're going to help Red Ardondo's poor by getting the leaders to lower taxes on stuff besides the mineral powder, right? That way everyone can afford blankets and cheese and all the honey-covered bread they could ever possibly want. Then everyone can finally be happy, right, Redo?
That's exactly right. Hey, I'm proud of you, Beat. We can't solve things by just stealing bread. We have to uncover the real root of the problem.
Yeah, you said it. So, where are we going anyway?
You mean you don't know? Jeez, I take back what I just said. We're heading to Forte Castle to talk to the guys in charge. Come on, let's go.
Hey, Redo, wait up!
So I take it that's how we're gonna run into Polka and Frederic? So actually, one thing I wanted to say is, that actually raises a really, really good question here. Because Frederic Chopin is obviously, he's dying of tuberculosis, right? Which, I think there's a cure for that nowadays, but I believe... Okay, before we leave, we should probably see how the kids in the sewer are doing. We need to go to a save station. Which, I think we have a cure for that now, but in 1848, that was essentially an incurable disease, I'm pretty sure. Actually, I don't even know if we have a cure for that now. I think all we can really do is just prevent it from coming, just not... I don't know. I'm not a medical expert here. Where's the save station? But Frederic actually does have an incurable illness, right? But he doesn't have magic. But Polka has magic, so maybe having a magic does not necessarily mean that you have an incurable disease. Perhaps just like you, perhaps like just like it being contagious, that is also just a rumor. Well, the save station was down inside the sewer. That's right. That's true. And I predict that we're probably not going to be able to change the Count of Forte's mind. He probably taxes the flower powder, the floral powder, because he has some sort of financial gain with mineral powder. Thus, he's able to. Save file too. Yes. He probably has some sort of financial gain with mineral powder, so that's why he puts a tax on floral powders, so that way that decreases the competition, so that way he can make money. So, where are the children in the quote-unquote sewer? We've been through the sewer before. I don't feel like doing like a full-blown thing again. Alright, we're going to go ahead and fight you. These guys actually, both their light and dark attacks are attacking attacks. I mean, they're both their light and dark. Wait. Oops. Rapid shooter is actually a oh, that's interesting. Okay, he's not doing anything just yet. But ow, I blocked way too early there. Okay. Sun Slash. That's actually one thing I wanted to see though. That's probably gonna kill him, isn't it? Yep, dang it.
I really wanted a challenge.
I wanted to see if both of my attacks actually had a yeah, these guys are much weaker than Polka and whatchamacallit. Let me see. Piano music, party level. Oh, we're level 2 here as well. That's great. They said we should go to the sewer, right? Can we check like the synopsis? Okay. Let's go! I don't feel like fighting any of these guys. We can fight our way to Forte, because these guys probably aren't going to give us too much experience. They said to check out the friends in the sewers, so let's go visit the friends in the sewers. Right? Retardando sewers near, did it say rear exit? I don't know. I didn't read that quick enough. Oh, they look just like the twins, kind of, from, whatchamacallit. Hey, can I have that, can I? From Tenuto. Handed over Rat Tail. Thanks, here, I'll give you this in exchange. Acquired stick. I didn't even give the option. What if I didn't want to give her a Rat Tail? What about you? Oh, you're going outside of the city? Okay. What is this? I like them to have better blankets, but this is the best I can do for them right now. Okay, what do you have to say? Okay, are you just gonna yawn? Man, I'm so bored. I want to go outside. Come on, Redo, don't look at me like that. I know better than to do that. If we go play up there, somebody will come and take us away somewhere. Okay, that's cool. What do you have to say, buddy? Hey, where does the bread that you guys always give us come from? It's really good. I know that these are all distinct character models, but I'm gonna give all the generic people like the same voice. Even if they have proper voices, they're still generic because you don't play as them. They're not part of the main story, so they're generic. I don't know. I don't know why I yelled that, but sure. That's just. Was there any point to going here besides getting that stick? Yeah, it's just the same thing. I think that's it. That's all it did for us. Maybe. I'm half tempted to say, though, that, like, if we didn't do this, they'd be like, oh, we can't leave now. We need to visit our friends in the sewer. That's probably what's going to happen. By the way, I did look it up. The composer for this game, the chief composer, anyway, is Sakuraba Motoi, I was like, this music sounds a lot like Tales of Vesperia. It's because, you know, the chief composer. Oh, Sakuraba Motoi did it. He wasn't the only composer for Tales of Vesperia. There was another person whose name I forget. But in this game, Sakuraba Motoi is pretty much just he's the editor-in-chief, if you will, the head honcho, the chief prosecutor, if you will. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Should we save? Nah. We'll screw saving. We'll do that later. Right, ladies and gentlemen? Savings for chumps, anyway. Now let's go ahead and leave. Because that's what I want to do. We don't really... How much gold do we have? 200. I remember in the last episode of the previous recording session, I accidentally called it gold because I've just been playing Tales of Vesperia for so long that...
Okay, you gotta watch yourself, Beat. It's not gonna be the same as fighting the rats in Retardando.
I know. Don't worry. I'll take some good pictures.
Pictures? Come on, don't waste time on that stuff. You need to help me fight.
Hey, that's not nice. Don't say things like that. Taking pictures isn't a waste of time.
Fine, fine. You can tell me all about it later. Come on, let's get moving.
A Go-Go Forest. And, you know, it's a good thing that that cutscene happened, because if it weren't for that, I would have legitimately talked to the next episode. I mean, technically I'm doing that already. We're going a minute over, but it doesn't matter. I don't know, this game really invests me for whatever reason. I tend to forget about that I have a time limit. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to remind me about this stuff, man. Like, whenever I'm about to end off and I'm getting too close to the end of an episode without doing an awkward pause, you need to be like, gosh, Mega, do an awkward pause already, man. Good. Bleh. I don't know. Anyway, awkward pause, see you guys in the next episode. Meh.